Well, hello, hello. I'm Beth English, and I'm here with my good friend Sergio Gomez. And today we're going to talk about creative ideas for stress management. Woo!
I love that. Who doesn't have stress these days, right? I think this is a great episode. We're gonna learn, together on how to manage our stress a little bit better. Because I think I definitely can use that little help.
Have you been feeling a little bit stressed lately?
Well, I think on and off. There are seasons in which come and go. This particular weekend we have the release of our new book, so yeah, a lot of stress, anticipation, running to get that done. So yeah, it is quite hectic this week. So I could use these tips very much.
Okay, great. I have definitely been feeling stress. I'm actually having some medical issues with my adrenal glands. And so I've been thinking about this a lot, like how to build in
Right.
ways to manage my stress throughout the day so that they're not an afterthought. They're an intentional action that I am putting forth. And I wanted to share some things that I came up with. You ready?
Absolutely, go for it.
Okay, well, I know that artists and everyone, I don't know who doesn't love to doodle, but I know how stressful our schedules can get. And so what I did is I just took about 30 minutes and I just wrote out for the day everything that I needed to do, the time I needed to do it. And then I just started doodling in exactly the things that I needed to make a balanced day.
Hmm.
So I was doodling in what to do between those breaks so that I was getting the most out of that time. So, for example, whether or not you want to drink more water, you want to eat healthy foods, I think that there's times throughout the day that it's important to note that into your schedule so that you don't forget. Because how many times have you gotten in the car to go somewhere and you're like, I forgot to eat?
Mhm.
And I know so many of us, we have good intentions for our healthy lifestyle, but that doesn't mean that it happens. So, has there ever been a time for you that you weren't want to be healthy, or you're wanting to give yourself the things that you need so that you can have the energy and the fuel for the day, but for some reason you just missed the mark?
Oh yeah, I mean, it happens to me all the time with water. Drinking water. That's my biggest one. I tried all kinds of things. I put myself stickies. I put the water bottle. I use the phone to remind me. I have an app in my phone that reminds me to drink water. I ignore the little beep when it reminds me. So that's a big struggle for me. And I know how water can help you in many ways, throughout your day, and keeps you hydrated and also mental energy and focus. But I still forget, and I get caught up in my world or whatever I'm doing, and I forget the water. So
Mm.
that's one that yeah, definitely I for a long time I've struggled with.
Well, I was doodling little pictures of water with little waves, and it was just like connecting all the pieces. So now I'm just like chugging that water in between my calls and making sure
Yeah.
that I get that in my system, because that is one of the easiest and most important things that we could do to keep our energy moving high all day long.
But
And then go ahead.
I have never tried the doodling the water. I'm gonna do that. See if like in a subconscious level I keep it kind of fresh in my mind.
That's what I'm talking about. Like,
Yeah,
these are tricks that I'm experimenting with. So I would love for you guys to experiment with
I'll give
me
it a
and send
try.
me a message and let me know what is working for you. Because I know we have every app available to remind us, alarms, sticky notes, all the things, right? But what is actually going to work for us? And it's different for everybody. That's why we have to share these ideas in case, hey, it could work for somebody else.
Right. I love it. I love it. I'm gonna give it a try and I'll let you know.
Okay. And then, at the in the afternoons, how you feel your energy starting to drop.
Mhm.
And then you see the to-do list and like you can't stop, like you have more to do. Well, what I've been trying is sensory deprivation. So I shut down my phone, the lights, all of the sensories stimulating our nervous system, shut it down for like 30 minutes, just not a long time, but long enough to where I can just calm everything down, get that little boost of energy that I need by not just pushing through the day. Because how many times you feel your body telling you to take a break, but you just keep going. And then a couple hours later, you're just totally fried. This is what I'm trying to avoid. And so working with your nervous system to calm it down, because that's what stress is. It's your nervous system being overactive. And so if we can just calm it down, even just for a short period of time with intention, turn the screens off, turn the lights off, find a quiet place, put an eye mask on. You can put headphones on with some nice soft music. That's nice too. What do you think? Would you try that?
Well, that's something that I actually do. That's
Yeah.
Yes, I do napping every day around 3 o'clock, 3:30. I take 10 minutes. I put my noise canceling headset. I already have my playlist, which is all like music for sleeping. And I do take a 10-minute nap. And every time I actually do fall asleep, I even dream in that. It's a good sleep. A lot of people, like when they do napping, like it's like a very light sleep. I actually fall asleep. And then I put my timer, so I wake up, and yeah, I feel rejuvenated. I feel like it helps me. So when I'm home, yeah, my little nap at 3:30 is the best thing to do. Highly recommend
wow.
it.
I'm so glad to hear that you do that, because that must be how you're able to get so much done, Sergio.
Yeah, no, I gotta take at first I have a good night's sleep. I sleep at least 7 hours every night, but then the napping is always good, always good.
Yeah, this morning instead of doing a high paced kind of, pop music workout, I did more of a slow stretching to, bells and wind chimes to kind of start my day, and did some really like nice deep breathing. And that made a huge difference. And so I think that balance is also important. I know there's lots of you watching who like to exercise and like to eat healthy, and you're doing all of the things. But sometimes we have to like just switch it up and see what else is out there for us to change what could possibly be a new outcome for our day. And I think just taking a step back and being thoughtful about how you want to approach your schedule every day, and knowing there's like a handful of things that you can do to give your nervous system that break, to give your body and your mind that support. We could be onto something here where we're like building in all of these things into our schedule, and we're able to accomplish so much more, because at the end of the day, that's what we want to do. We want to feel like we were productive, we met our goals, and we still feel good. And with everything ramping up the way that it has been lately, I know that our bodies really haven't had a whole lot of time to acclimate to a busy lifestyle, because we have been sitting around at home and maybe not on the go as much as we are now. And so I think being mindful of that is really important. And so if you're stressed out there, you are not alone. If you're feeling the urge to just take a nap, do it. Listen to your body, and you will be so happy that you did.
And I love this because these are proactive things that we can do. A lot of times we are more reactive, like we wait until we are sick, or we wait until we collapse in order to change and to adapt, new habits. And, being proactive with these tips are kind of the things that will exactly prevent us to be where we don't want to be, right? And I think that's the big deal. Super important.
Awesome. Well, Sergio, where can our friends watching today connect with you online?
Well, my friends, you can find me everywhere at Sergio Gomez Art. This week, particularly as we're launching our new book, Crush Self-Sabotage and Live Fully, The Artist's Wellness Journey to Confidence and Success. Check it out. Go to Amazon, get it, order it today. It's gonna be really fun. Really excited to to get this out to as many people as we can.
I can't wait to get a copy, because I collect books that my friends write, and so
I'll send you a signed copy from both of us. So it'll be fun.
Awesome. Well, you guys, if you want to connect with me, I'm at Beth English on Facebook and Instagram, and at bethenglish.com. And I would love to hear what you do to stay balanced during your day. Awesome. All right. Well, we'll see you next week with another great video. And until then, we'll talk to you later. Bye.
Goodbye, everybody. Bye, Beth.